Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World 4. Where we're doing the roadmap, April's roadmap. But before I get into it, I think you're going to need to hear this one, especially because this is for console users, PC users. There is no discount for Long Island Muta on console. Blame Sony and Microsoft. And then at the same time, perhaps you can slightly say it's stuffed out on saying, what the heck was that past me? That they should perhaps waited to get the sale, to get the codes given up, green lighted, but yeah. So no, I won't be picking it up at full, but picking up, I'll wait until it's about 25% off when it goes on sale for the first time. So yeah, you will be on my channel. You will be still seeing the old Long Island, not the new one. Because yes, I am not paying for route I already own. Obviously, there's a lot in there in the roadmap. We'll skip over Long Island and Semron Bar. And also, now, if any of you saw the little poster that they put up on April 1st, I think it was anyway. April 1st. Yes, that is the class 380, which I don't think has been part of a route yet. Cathcart. It's going with Cathcart, so you won't necessarily need Cathcart because it's a TSW4 loco add-on, but for at the moment it's not confirmed to go on any other route. So might as well say you need that route. Hello ICU. As I flies past. On the roadmap stream last night, they didn't actually mention two. Oh, much apart from that with it are looking at it to go on to Edinburgh, Glasgow. And the next thing is a re-release of the BR101. Yes, you heard me right, a re-release. An expert released 101, which also includes the cab car. And yes, this is not free. This is a paid DLC. So, I don't know what Dosta Appreciation Day's got to do with 101, but so, considering you don't actually see anything else in the picture apart from a Dosta, but you do get two cab variants, MFD and MFA, which I've got no clue what those differences are. Obviously, physics have been redone for more realistic simulation. Fully functional screens within the cab, including abilities and distraction motors. Expect fault simulations if enabled. Energy counter to make how efficiently you drive. Probably not very efficient for most people, probably. And I'm not gonna say that's probably a complete joke, but realistic door opening with TBO and SSTF door control systems. Fully digital displays, all screens and sub screens. Real-time aim data, PZB LZB data display. That I've got no clue of. Sound improvements. Palatable engine room or machine room, which is modelled in. Accessible driving mode. Main menu screen for settings. Functionality at typical TSW locos. Yeah, this is a paid DLC, just to point that out once again. And there's no release dates or anything for that either. and that's by TSG. Moving on to the next thing from TSG, the DBBR 218, which is a diesel locomotive. I don't think they have said what route this is going on for yet, but on the pictures it kind of looks like the main route it be on is Brenham to Oldenburg. I'm only going by that by the looks of the pictures, and at the same time they're hauling those coaches which it came with, and it doesn't make too much. It will come apart from it does come with its own version of the DBN wagons, complete with the cab car as well. A different cab car because it's got a steering wheel. And yes, I said steering wheel. And Just Trains have got a new route that hasn't been announced. So what's the likelihood that this is the Metropolitan, considering that they did the Metropolitan for Train Sim Classic? But yeah, I don't know. So Far Circle's got an update. Since it released for Far Circle TSW, it confirmed that they are working on proposed updates, which will include 33 new services to the base layers to and from Edinburgh, Waverley, and Combe and Bath. There were 6 rail tours using the Flying Scotsman Mark 1s and Mark 2s, and the Blackpool Large Logo 47. There were 2 rail tours, including the Black Jubilee with Mark 1 coaches, which is the plaque that the Rivet made themselves for West Cornwall, and additionally many more improvements from community feedback. So there's that. And the ScotRail 158 for Skyhook, which I will have to admit I don't agree that they should have had that as a pack, as it were, but should perhaps been a free upgrade date, but they are doing a lot of work to it. So that is, yeah. Exterior changes, new plough air dam, new air conditioning roof vents, remodeled headlights, new door buttons, and a new drop light window arrangement. In cab, new fan and wiring, additional phone, new AWS plunger, new reverser, and additional screen and fuses. Interior, so seating area, new seats, new luggage racks, removed disabled toilet areas, new bike racks, and new PSI. And it will come with 3 scenarios. There is not a release date as far as it says here. And they're currently investigating where to include the 158 in timetable mode. There's still no screenshots of that. And on to what will probably be a very controversial thing for most of the people that play the game nowadays, which is a gameplay pack, which is the cargo line version 2, which is Agator's. And pretty much we've got these wagons in the game already. There's a load of screenshots for that. But moving on to a license change, which is for Luzerne to Cersei, based on feedback from the licensor on providing a safer internet of the route. The team at Rivet Games have made some following changes to the RABE 523 for Luzerne to Cersei. We've outlined the changes below. Visual differences on the flashing yellow light and red on door release buttons. Pantograph now activated and deactivated through the master switch. Target speed indicator changed to yellow. we wanted to make all you aware of these changes now. These will be implemented in a future update. That is because apparently the game's getting too realistic. They want to make sure they are safer, so no one can pretty much go in GTA train. So yeah, moving on to a spring update, which day that I'm doing this, which is Wednesday, which is the day after. Obviously, the roadmap was yesterday. This is coming out tomorrow. There's not a clue what time it is. Hello, 87. I really hope they do some of that stuff. That is going very quicker than I'll drive it. But, oh god, moving on. So this Thursday, the 11th of April, with improvements and key core features, featuring a range of changes to the London Overground, South Jet Line, the Mount Maintelbahn, Rosenheim to Salzburg, and the BR 4024, alongside a small improvements of various routes. This ain't the full list because it's not been announced yet. So, start with this. We're just going to do the core highlights here, because that's all they have for core highlights anyway. So, that's listed anyway. Cool. So, player assist settings will now correctly save their configuration on console platforms. Another cool one. Correct scoring adjustments when using safety systems. Various adjustments to the scoring threshold to enable medal collection on Maintelbahn, Brennan Oldenburg, Rosenheim, and Blackpool branches. Scenario Planner. Custom weather can now correctly appear when restarting the game and playing after creator's scenario. Formation Designer, multiple improvements and fixes, and introducing console players forms to the beta. London Overground +710. Doors will no longer show as locked if automatically closed. Maintelbahn improvements to substitution to allow the 628 and the red 363 to appear in AI traffic. There will be a lot more coming up. And yes, the Formation Designer finally comes to console. And that is Phase 2. Phase 3 is Creators Club functionality and additional improvements. Then Phase 4 is the full release, which is removing the beta tag. This comes out on Thursday. And also there's issue. Thank you for the next part is thank you for the incredible range of feedback so far. We've been able to address a few key community issues with this update on Thursday. Maintelbahn should now correctly utilise the Formation Designer. Rosenheim stock should now correctly utilise the Scenario Designer. Fixture crash incident when adding a duplicate loco. Fix the crash insurance which occurred when adding custom formations. And they're doing obviously suspension updates. You won't see the video on here, but they've done the 4024. And they're doing a passenger update as well. As far as it will only be on the Suffragette line, so yeah, I'm not going to really sit now. And they're just adding a lot more laptops and all of that to it as well. And also, if you haven't seen it, LNER, London North Eastern Railway, has actually put 2 videos up on their own official channels. I can't remember who it was, but an actual Azuma driver Azuma game. And also, if you want Max headphones, It ends Friday. No thanks. Don't need them. No, don't need headphones. I'm not that bored. Anyway, yeah. And then obviously bits that haven't been announced, anything in that line like the Kona Atkins timetable, that is still ongoing, as it's not actually a like right, we need to get this done. It's yeah, we'd get it done when we sort of want to, sort of job for I can't remember who it was that's making the timetable now, but for that one. So yeah, so I think he's taking his time doing it, and then the next thing after that is to get it into testing. Which probably ain't going to be easy. So yeah. And if anyone's curious about original Long Island, that does stay. That doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, like I said, that's the reason why I said that you will be seeing the old Long Island most likely still on my channel. Yeah, that was Sour Signal. So yeah. I really do wonder how they do this timetable, considering this is a single track line and either side of it is double track for the S-Bahn. They didn't really make that really thing when they built that line, obviously. But anyway. So even the British Ace went. I don't think the British Ace, when he was saw that saying, no, so Consul might get it, but now no, we don't get it. And that was confirmed by, I can't remember who it was now, one of the DTT staff anyway, which is DTT Harry on the forums. And I have posted the full thing onto the community part of my chat or the channel of what it says, but I will go back again. So we're back onto the Long Island commute again. So hey folks, I just wanted to share some reasoning to the thread regarding discounts. Discounts on console have to go through the appeal on the store platforms, and unfortunately they are not something we can often control, and we aren't able to set up for this release. The reasons that we are able to provide discounts on Steam is because we can manually set these ourselves and have more control on pricing on Steam platforms. This is Sony and Microsoft being greedy, not Dovetail. We understand this many users on console don't get to take advantage of these discounts. In an ideal world, I like to include them for console players. We'll continue to look for opportunities to give discounts to new and existing content on console in the future. So yeah, don't know if Epic Games will have this as well. Just to point that one out, or not, if they do or not. So yeah, wait for sale. If you already own Long Island on console, wait for sale. Don't, and I will mean this, don't pick it up for 30, the full price tag. Wait for it to be on sale. Because I'm going to say this, if you haven't got it, yeah, pick it up. Pick it up, it'd probably be a good route. But for full price for us that own the route already, you're being ripped off. To be completely honest, and this is, like I said, not Dovetail's fault. Fully, anyway. It is Sony and Microsoft for the console fronts. Microsoft does not control Steam sales. Microsoft will only do obviously will do my Xbox sales. That's it. Because Steam's a complete different entity to Microsoft. Like Epic is slightly as well, I think, but I'm not sure. They probably do have it, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to do them. So yeah, I do like the map. People that go, "Oh, where's TSW5 coming out? I've heard the leaks that it's coming out." Blah blah blah. I'm actually getting fed up of hearing that now, or should I say, reading it. So yeah, they never mentioned anything about the textures going blurred after some time, which you may notice yesterday in the service which I did on this route again on the 440 talent. Can't remember if the talent is fixed for playable if you load up via the menu going to Ark from Ark into Cone. So yeah, I don't know if that is there at all. And also anything else? No, I'm just looking on the troubleshooting sites here at the moment. So people have been having apparently crashes on the PS4 on New York Trenton on both timetables using the Amtrak Amfleet cab car. Apparently, there's no water in the river on Tees, which is apparently just steam. So I haven't looked. When the pictures decide to load up, like they're being printed, yeah, that is missing water on the bridge, but Vox are actually flowing. Moving on. So yeah, nothing's been said about the texture illusions. They are being looked at, I think, from because I supported a sport ticket yesterday as well for them. So yeah, I think I've done it twice this week now. What was the last one I did? Oh yeah, the gossip. The settings not actually saying that's actually a bug which everyone's had, so hopefully they'll get it fixed because the timetable is actually unplayable from that one. And there's obviously apparently some problems, transfer problems, so forth. HUD settings aren't saving. That's something that might get patched in the next update. So, let's go on to the sessions. What have we got in here today? What have we actually got in here? Station announcements. I've got no idea what that says. It's German. Also, you got formation designer to have a way to couple non-compatible zones. York, Harrogate to Leeds via York, Newcastle Tyne Metro, Circle Line, District Line, Southwest Main Line in sections, the Bluebell Railway, Southwest Main Line, Southampton Central to Weymouth, but they've actually put down the full line from Waterloo, which probably will not happen. The Metropolitan Line, literally someone that has just put route down as the title, which is hilarious, which I'm guessing is a new member. The Isle of Wight Steam Railway, last year based. East Coast Way East Coast Way extension to Ashford, well Hastings, probably not going to happen. Great Anglo, Southwestern, another one that just says route. So yeah. Obviously, I'm going to say the Piccadilly because they've literally just got new stop for London Underground 2024. That would be the Piccadilly, man. Which I have to admit, I do not want them just to do that. I'd hope they'd do the old route, the Carlton Step tube stock as well for London Overground route, West Coast Main Line in stages. What else got? Trent Valley, Rugby to Stafford via Lincoln TV. That's on Carlisle. Another one which just says new train and new route. And then another one that says new loco. Oh, and then the 91. East Coast Main Line 90, class 91. which I'm surprised it's not in there. Peterborough to London. Italy and Swiss into. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce that one, but an Italy route. Quite a few routes in this list, to be honest. Had we imagined? There's Metropolitan lines twice in a row. Woodhead, British Class 55, the Class 333. Got a few on there. If you want anything, go and give them love, and it might help. Might help the for future content. It might help for people to do that if you want these, or if you got suggestions, go and flood it onto the forums. Likewise, if you've got any issues, or just go via the support desk as well for it. So, and also, if you are curious about the wrong one, this week's contest for the screenshot is mixed trains, which I think everyone in the entirety of the on here has gone, what do you mean by mixed trains? Because it's like, obviously people have used the 377, 375, all that at Gatwick. Some have used one loco with a couple of different wagons behind it, coaches as well, or different locos on the front. So yeah, I think everyone's a bit side things like that one. I have wellied on long enough. So, if you are curious on the current hit which I'm doing as a passenger coming through, well, on my top 5 routes, we've done Cologne to Aachen and Leipzig Nord. So, we've got 1, 2, 3 more to go. You're not getting a single word out of my mouth on which those are. And yes, they're all in order from 5 to 1. Number 1 might be a bit biased. Right, anyway. Then we're moving on to a diesel hit, electric hit, then a steam hit, which is the hardest one because yes, there will be copied locos constantly going around. Moving on to the next page. Once again, Electrostar hit, a TSW 2020 hit, TSW 2 hit, TSW 3 hit, TSW 4 hit, and that's for now it on that one. That, and then we go to Austria and a Swiss hit. And then we're going to a cab car hit, a small scenario hit, a journey mode hit, a freight hit again, because I've seemed to have gotten freight again. Then we're going straight back to a scenario hit to try and get some more scenarios done. Then a BR hit. And then we are doing a little bit of an unappreciated, then overappreciated route hit, then a small hit with shunting again. Sunny shunting's not that that popular. And no services have been pinned in for most of this yet, apart from what will be used, i.e. the route or the loco, or multiple unit, or cab car. So, any other trains coming around? Probably not now because they've literally gone through. So you're down there, and you're up there. So, no. So, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all have an awesome day. Goodbye.